Hello. Okay, my name's Kevin Armstrong, and I bought a Lifx tile system back in November. Basically, the situation is this, okay, guys? At Lifx, the fire that seemed to occur from using the Lifx as indicated in the last service request resulted in me getting a very quick response and a return on a power supply. The X with the power supply was one that failed. The new power supply that I was sent is on the right. Well, basically, one second. Alexa, our computer, volume 2. Computer, volume 2. Sorry about that, guys. So the new power supply was plugged in, the old wire, which I had plugged it in and was not aware of that condition of the wire, which was basically behind that tile, and the only exposure was this wire, which I in turn used to plug into the power supply, only to realize no lights came on. Thinking, as I'm trying to remember now, how did I initialize these tiles? Well, basically they were all not mounted on the wall, but laying flat on the floor, and the power supply was plugged in. Lights came on. That wasn't the case. So here we're now back at the question, what's going on with my tiles? Gee whiz. Replace the power supply, nothing happened. Taking the tiles down individually, examining all pieces now, starting from the power supply, tracing up, I found at the end of the power supply this connection which had been damaged, and it looked like the bubble that we're seeing is the result of obviously some focus, some real hot stuff happening, and that hot stuff was happening while the tile was up on the wall, concealed, not aware that this was going on. So I ended up examining a little closer the actual port that the fried cable was connected into, and found that, well, that port itself was fried. I have closer pictures that can show that there was a lot of heat going on at that endpoint, which was the start of the power source, and carrying it through. I looked at all of the other tiles, and the other tiles seemed to be clean and not damaged, but I did notice in the 3 tiles that were this is the configuration, standing back from left to right, counting 3 tiles. Tile 1, tile 2, tile 3, all had the same pattern of a black jagged kind of, it looked like a hellish surface of some crystal planet. Black and white dots, a bizarre image, but very clear and repeated in these 3 tiles. Bottom line is this, guys. At the Lifx factory, I love these things. I have the technology all over the house. Everything is at Lifx. And in fact, the party coming up next week planned on featuring the tiles on the wall now where we see Lifx appearing. And I just want to put something back up there that are new tiles instead of refurbished or refactored, something less than what I bought. I'm very happy with the product. I'm very pleased with the company's response time. Heck, I put in a request for a replacement on the power supply, hoping that was it. Tragically, it wasn't, but you guys put in the mail next day a replacement. Gosh, I'm just so happy, and I hope to show my happiness next week when we have the party and everybody gets to see what I've been talking about. That is Lifx. Thanks, guys. That's it. Computer, play Fire by the Ohio Players. Oh, well, we won't play for that. Bye, guys. Thank you.